It's alright. I mean, I'm not in love with it, but I'm not in hate with it. 18 hours, it's not enough. I'm not giving it a real chance. You know, I got a confession to make. I almost forgot about Final Fantasy VII Remake. What should I do? You think I should forget about it? Flush it? Damn, everyone? Run it? Run it, homie? Spike Platinum it? I don't know. I honestly didn't dislike it. It's not offensively bad without being emotionally connected to it. I thought it was much better than Final Fantasy 15. Way more playable and easy to enjoy. Way less obviously rushed. But I don't know. Dude, you know what else is making me not want to play Final Fantasy 7 again? People are hating on it so hard now. Like, the hate has gotten... I guess everyone started beating it. I heard, like, people are really butthurt about the overall padding. The extra lengthening of the game, which is irritating me, too. It does irritate me as well. Apologies for the question. When's the next time you'll play Final Fantasy VII? Well, listen, I doubt you're gonna make it through this, but you can probably still hear me. Those types of questions are not allowed. The reason is because I don't keep a schedule. I don't know when I'm gonna play it next, and it's not I don't have an answer for you. For example, let me give you a scenario where I answer you. Oh, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, right? And what if I don't feel like playing it tomorrow and I don't play it? So it's better that I just tell you to go fuck yourself. But forget all that stuff, because I have bad news for you. I might never play that game again. I haven't decided yet. Right now, when I think about it, I don't really feel like it. I hate to be the bearer of multiple bad newses, but really you shouldn't be asking questions like that in here anyway. I mean, you know, you can't just tell a cop, listen, sorry for committing this crime, you know, and then commit the crime. What do you want the cop to do? You know? Oh, he said sorry first, so it's cool. You know, think about it. The reason why I enjoyed playing it was to finally kind of get what everyone's been talking about all this time and experience Final Fantasy VII, which I haven't done, in a way that's easier and more palatable than a PS1 game that looks like Legos. But seems like a lot of people don't give a fuck. It's making me not give a fuck. I basically forgot it existed until someone reminded me. I was watching a podcast, and the two people in the podcast were so pissed. They loved the game, and they hated the remake. And I was like, wow. Everyone is hating on this shit everywhere. And their reasoning was very, like, reasonable. So, I don't know. We'll see. If I feel like playing it. I feel, personally, like I could beat it if everyone liked it. If I was being peer pressured into beating it. But it seems like no one is liking it right now. So it's hard to be encouraged into beating it. I'm being discouraged. I'm very what's the word? What's the word when you're easy to be influenced? Influenceable is not a word. I don't think. Maybe it is. Impersonable? Impressionable. I knew it was something close. Impressionable. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's close. Impersonable was warm. Anyway, who gives a fuck? The point is that I don't want to finish it. And it's not because of anyone's opinions other than myself. Probably thinking Nemesis tomorrow. And it's probable... I'm saying it's very likely that I flushed Final Fantasy VII Remake. I totally forgot it even existed. Look, no offense. Maybe you like it. But I forgot it. It's kind of like Nihao. It reminds me of Nihao. I like it, but what do you want me to do? I can't always be playing it at all times. Eventually, I'm going to turn it off, and if the game doesn't make me remember it, what do you want me to do? I can't do anything about that, right? Think about it. Ni hao, Doom. It's not my problem. It's the game's problem. Damn, it sucks that I guess I didn't get as hooked on Final Fantasy VII Remake as I wanted to, or anyone wants to get hooked on any game. That's a bummer. I suspect that I won't play it again, just because of how I forgot it existed. Kind of like Ni hao Part 2. You know, those games were very similar, actually. Very, very similar in how they felt while playing them to stream. Like, it was very much, it felt like the side quests in Final Fantasy VII and in Ni hao, like, getting the shortcuts unlocked in an area before a boss, that felt very similar. And then the bosses were actually the part that were really stimulating in both games. So, both games, they just felt similar to stream, to me. And it's not my favorite. And the games also, I guess they felt kind of like I've been there before. Both of them felt that way. Felt like, I feel like I've already done this before. But even though I hadn't, which is weird. But that's how I felt with both. Keep in mind, I didn't have any connection, emotional connection to, I never played the original.
Thank you.
So I didn't really care that much. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII, also one thing that it had that was awful was the padding. It was so, like, what's the word?
I love it.
Like, flagrant. It was just insanely flagrant padding. The whole side quest system and all the walk-in chats, you could not control the speed of your walk speed. The game controlled it. There were, like, multiple speeds. Like, there was a walk that you were forced into during cutscenes. And then there was, like, a slow jog that you were forced into cutscenes that had a little bit of music. And then there was the real run speed that had, freedom. It was so weird. The padding was fucked up. I mean, it was like A cups were looking like giant triple H's, you know? The padding was insane, and it was a turtleneck. So the tits looked like you didn't know what to think when you saw these tits. But the reality is, it's all padding, you know? But that's, again, no emotional connection. You know? I wish I didn't forget it, because I was having fun playing it, but I was having fun playing Doom, I was having fun playing Ni hao, I was having fun playing BioShock. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna fucking beat it necessarily. It's gotta really, it's gotta get me. It's gotta hook me like I'm finna hook those golden trouts later tonight in the fucking greatest competitive game of all time, Animal Crossing. Think about that. Man, I really love pissing you guys off. I don't know why. Maybe it's because you guys love pissing me off. I think we influence each other a little bit too much. Alright.